Hi guys, my name is Aldi, and this is my audience. And then I got my brother on FaceTime and his friends and stuff, so let's get this going. Alright, today I will be explaining to you why debt will take your past and will rob you from your present and your future. Um, I will also be explaining that if you stick to paying for your things with your own money, you can build a habit, a good habit that while you pay all your debt, you don't have to worry about it in the future. How many people in this room have debt? The truth about debt is one of the biggest scams. It is one of the biggest scams, and it's only hurting you financially and emotionally. And let me explain that. Firsthand, I was one of those people that had debt. It felt so awful. I felt so stuck in one place. It created stress in my life that I did not even be aware of, honestly. That also put me in a hard situation that made it hard for me to even pay my bills every month. I have done so much research and talked to so many experts about and wealthy people to see what is the best way to get out of debt and what is the best way to live without debt. And so, if you think about it, an average American it's so easy to borrow money for these days for an average American. Consumer companies make consumers well, kind of like trick them to sign up for all these to borrow money from them. And the problem with debt is that it's so easy to accumulate and it's so hard to pay off. You never know what kind of emergency comes up, and if you don't have savings to trying to pay it off, it's going to be a really bad situation for you in the long run. Borrowing money that you do not have uh, uh, is gonna affect you in the future. People usually spend money and not even think about how they're gonna pay it in the future. And if you think about it, the big problem with the extra interest, the big problem is the extra interest and the late fees that you have to pay. That also can create stress and leads to medical problems. One of the major downside of debt is how much it really affects people emotionally and physically. According to clearpoint.org, depending on the level of the debt and the capability of the individual or the families, so how much money you are making throughout the month, you may have to resolve the issue. The impact on mental health can be shorter term or can carry on for years, says Morgan Ford. When you borrow money, you'll end up paying way more with the interest and the late fees. That is just spending extra money that you wouldn't have if you were just paying it off as you go. One example from business.com explains how to calculate late fees and your interest. You have 12% on a $10,000 project. You divide 10,000 by 12 and get a monthly interest rate of 1%. Then multiply that 1% to 10,000 and you arrive at $100 monthly payment of just late fees. Now that I have told you about how is debt hurting you, I will be explaining to you how to pay off your debt and stay out of debt will help you tremendously for your future. My solution for you is to save up as much money as possible and only pay for things with your own money. And getting out of debt will require a change in your mindset and your lifestyle. According to Kevin Reilly from Business Insider, the hardest part about paying down debt is that it really does require a lifestyle change. The data shows that if you can stay away from debt, and it will help you in multiple ways. One of the best benefits that eliminating debt from your life is peace of mind you will have. Life changes dramatically. when you don't have any debt, according to Times.com. On the other hand, when you live within your means and don't rely on financing, you enjoy the inner calm and better financial security. When you owe when you owe money outright, you don't. When you pay money outright, you do not have to worry about anybody taking items, unless, of course, if you don't pay your taxes on your house or your cars and stuff. When you choose to get rid of your debt, it frees up your income, to which it is a large wealth building tool. A research study conducted by Dr. Thomas Stanley and Dr. William Danko revealed this fact in their book, The $1 Million Next Door. The findings by the two researchers support what Dave Ramsey had been saying for so long. The biggest wealth building tool is your income. Now that I explained about the benefits of getting rid of your debt, and explained how important your income is to help you pay off your debt, and so now let's talk about what you can do if you have no debt. One of the major keys is that you need to invest the money smartly, so that your money growing in the future. The average car payment, according to USA.com, is $503, with the average length loan of 68 months, with interest of 9.6%, just because you bought a new car. America has crept above 500 per month mark for the first time, settling in at $503. That's according to USA.com, of course. So if you accumulate if you actually calculate $503 and you put it inside of a mutual fund for 30 years, and you just keep on putting that every month, at the end you will come up with $2.1 million in your savings. Yes, millions of dollars. You can save millions of dollars if you don't have car payments. Just imagine eventually paying off all your debt, paying off your debt, your house. You would have no mortgage or any house payments. What can you do with all this money that you save every month? Debt is robbing from each one of us every single day. With a change in mindset, we can learn together to get rid of debt and stay debt free, to help present and future. Now is the time to say enough is enough, and to paying these companies and making them richer, because we had to pay interest and late fees. If you have any debt, make a plan to pay it off. Smallest to the largest. Get your life back. If you can build an emergency fund, 3 to 6 months of expenses, you will feel a lot better in not relying on credit cards for emergencies. Once you get debt out of your life, I want you to take a deep breath and then realize that you are winning. Thank you.